Hello and welcome to How to Play Yahtzee for Gamblers, a game for any number of players. This is a completely made-up game that I came up with, and as you know, I'm not great at math, and so I really didn't do a lot of time spending any reasonable amount of time thinking of what the payout should be or what the proper odds are. So this game probably needs some rework as far as what type of bets should be made. But anyways, I did this in Microsoft Paint, so if you want to have a playing board to use, go ahead and press the print screen key on your keyboard right now. Open up MS Paint and Control V. You should have this image, and you could go ahead and further edit this image. So I went ahead and printed some out, and basically I made it a stipulation that you had to bet on two of the top 1-to-1 payouts. One of them is beat the dealer, and the other is having an upper section bonus. The other is having a lower section bonus of 221 or equal, and the third, of course, is having a score equal to or greater than 315. Now, those numbers are probably pretty high, and I doubt this game would ever reach any casinos without being reworked, but it's a prototype, and it can be adjusted to make more sense. But my idea is, what if we had pari-mutuel games where the casino could just take a commission and let two players compete against each other? So you have to bet on yourself to win. You can't bet on yourself to lose. There's some side bets where you can say, okay, I'm going to get one of these 3-of-a-kinds of this particular number, or I'm going to get a 4-of-a-kind of this particular number, or I'm going to get a Yahtzee of this particular number. So you can predict your Yahtzee. The Yahtzee, of course, will pay 7-to-1 if you get it, and you get the right number denomination. The 4-to-1 will pay 4-to-1, and the 3-of-a-kind will pay 3-to-1. Those numbers are pretty arbitrary, but you'll basically take turns with the dealer, rolling some dice and figuring out which numbers you want to take. I imagine some casinos would have some rules for what their dealer should do in a conflicting situation. They might say you must always go for the upper section bonus first versus playing in the lower section. But anyways, it won't really matter because I'm not sure a casino would ever go for this. I mean, a game of Yahtzee could take upwards of 10 minutes to complete, and it's really not in their best interest to be hosting games like this. As it is now, there's nowhere in the world you can go to play gin rummy against another human at any hour of the day and find an opponent and pay the casino $10 for hosting a $100 game. No casino is going to take that on. It would be nice if they did. If WinStar, I've noticed their poker room in particular is pretty much empty at the moment. And I think some family-type games like this, where it's just you versus your opponent and you're playing for a 90% payout, so you're almost doubling your money, but you're just having a friendly game, I think this would attract a new crowd to the casino. But then again, at the same time, I don't think casinos are having any difficulty finding customers. I think I've seen young people in their 20s going, and at some point, I think gambling just becomes easier when you actually have disposable income, when you've actually made enough money and you're content with life to actually gamble, which is mostly why when I brought my parents to the casino, they're not gamblers, and I had to tell them, this is old people central. You'll be fine here. There's more old people here, so your handicap placard that's normally an advantage wherever we go, and we put it up so I could park right in front for them. Here, it's probably not going to work, so I'll just drop you off at the entrance, and I'll go park, and then I'll go get the car, and you just wait here by the entrance. I'll come get you back when it's time to leave. And that's what we've done a couple of times, but they really didn't understand that, yeah, your age group is the one that's here most. And so, I don't know, there's something about the idea of what can a casino do that's unusual to try to attract more people. And I think hosting competitive board gaming could be a good solution. I would definitely show up if there was a gin rummy tournament in Oklahoma. Unfortunately, the next World Series of Gin Rummy is in Las Vegas, but it's on it's pretty much tomorrow is the time this video is coming out. So I couldn't register for the winter tournament, but I'm really thinking, I think next summer's tournament, I'm going to go ahead and visit that and compete. So if you guys want, you can compete against me in Gin Rummy. So let's see, obviously I did very poorly this game. I got a 230. My dealer opponent is just got the bonus, and on top of that, got a Yahtzee. And so there's a good chance I've lost this thing. So what, I got 280? Yeah, didn't do my math right. What do you know? Guy can't do math right. Okay, 296, that's 4 points better. That means I've lost my 10-cent bet. I didn't get my upper section bonus, lost that too. Did get a lower section score that pays a 1-to-1. I did get my 3 of a kind, so I'll go ahead and pay those out. So I actually lost money on this, but you know, that's what happens when you gamble. Sometimes you're going to lose. So if you actually like playing this game, or you want to play games like this against an opponent in public, in a public place, come to our subreddit card game meetups and post your city and post what public place within your city you'd like to play this game at. Do check out our show more in the description to find all the links to other card game channels that I enjoy, as well as written instructions if we have any, as well as the music. And there's also a link to a Discord server where you can talk about how terrible I am at game design, which would be a perfect topic to bring up on there. You can do that anytime you want, so do call up your friends, let them know you'd like to roll some dice. They might say yes, and they might say no, but you never know what they're going to say unless you ask, and sometimes you have to be the first person to suggest something. So do like, subscribe, and share these videos with other people you know love playing dice games and card games. And we're getting pretty close to having the 900th subscriber. So if you haven't yet subscribed, you could be number 900. What a lucky day for you. I want to thank today's musician, and I'll see all of you next video.